Supposed to be in surgery. Your name is Dana.
Yes.
Did you want to disclose your last name?
Uh,
We'll just, you don't have to, okay? Because it's not important. So you're not in surgery
no.
for your leg?
Yes.
Today was your surgery day?
Yes.
Oh. Here in Guelph?
Yes. The place I live in is, I have to go home now and pack everything and move everything, or the landlord's going to come over and change the locks tonight and throw everything out. I've had, I don't know, 6 days notice that this is going to happen, and I just hurt my leg 5 days ago, and they're going to do surgery on it today, but I can't because my girlfriend, who was supposed to be helping and packing, she got, the stress was too much for her, and she just bugged out, so now I have to go and finish.
So you're on your way out of town to find a place to live?
No, to get my stuff so it doesn't get thrown out.
And that's where...
And I have no idea where I'm going to put it after that.
That's in Erin?
Yes.
So you're hitchhiking to Erin?
Yep.
And your surgery was supposed to be in Guelph? And you don't have a vehicle?
Nope.
Does your girlfriend have a vehicle?
Nope.
Do you have any means of transportation?
No.
And have you phoned around to get transportation?
I don't like bothering people. And I have to do this every day, for one, and it's...
Do you have friends?
Oh, yeah. But
and are they willing to do it?
No, I wouldn't I wouldn't ask them to do that every day.
You wouldn't ask them?
It's, yeah,
because you have some dignity.
Yeah, I would never do that to anybody.
Would you give somebody a ride back and forth?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But what I wanted to be the responsibility of having to do it every day for somebody, no, I wouldn't want that.
So would you recommend a transportation system?
Oh, definitely.
For whom?
For the underprivileged, or there's no buses in Erin. If the bus service came to Erin, like the Greyhound or the Go, it'd be a different story. But there's no transportation out of that town whatsoever.
Did you have a car?
Oh, yeah.
And why don't you now?
I lost my license.
How did you lose your license?
For not paying the fine for driving without a license the first time.
Oh, this is so good. Okay.
I've lost my driver's license, I think, 13 or 15 times now.
I'm very sorry.
But never for impaired charges, never for important stuff. Just like the really irresponsible $2 parking tickets that I never knew that they could take your license from you if you didn't pay them.
How incredibly ironic. Did you know that the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms guarantees each and every person fundamental rights to move, to go here and there? Did you know that?
I didn't know that, no.
It's a fundamental human right. Did you know that the province of Ontario confiscates the fundamental human rights that are guaranteed in the Charter of Rights and Freedoms, and that people that live in the province of Ontario have to pay for their fundamental human rights?
No, I didn't know that.
Your case proves it. Your case proves it. Now, why didn't you pay these parking fines?
I didn't want to.
You didn't want to?
No,
if you had the money, would you have paid them? And
if I had the money, oh yeah, I would have paid them.
Okay.
But I didn't have the money, and they weren't tied.
Did you know how to plead your case by not having the money?
No, I didn't.
Did you ever learn how to plead your case, and to whom?
Just recently.
To whom?
I went. The lady that actually you'll pay the money to, the lady that sits behind the glass, she told me how to go about doing to get reductions.
And what was her suggestion?
Actually, she did everything. I just signed the bottom of a piece of paper, and she did all the applications for me to get talking to Justice of the Peace about fine reductions and payment plans.
Thank you. And this was in the city of Guelph?
Yep. And, yeah, in the old courthouse.
Do you know who you were talking to?
I don't have a clue, but she was a wonderful lady.
And what about the people who don't know that, what you just found out? What would you say?
Go to a Justice of the Peace, and it's amazing. Like I know people that owe $80,000 in fines, and they're poverty level people. Their parents have been poverty level people, and their grandparents have been poverty level people. So $80,000 to them is like multi-millions. It's just never ever going to happen. So the way they see it is
that's a life savings.
Yeah. Oh, that's more than life savings to some of them. That so the way they see it is they will never ever ever drive again.
Do you think that it should be common knowledge that people know what you know now?
Yes, I think it should.
And
it opens so many more options for people's employment and livelihood and transportation.
Exactly. So this is where I'm going. Now, back to what I was going to ask you about, before you found out that it's the Justice of the Peace, did you know, and I just found out yesterday, because I read and because I ask the why questions, that Justices of the Peace don't just see anybody? No, they do not. If you're facing jail time, they do. If a police officer has to swear a belief, the Justice of the Peace will sign it. And then the belief that the police officer swears to the Justice of the Peace, the same Justice of the Peace can hear the case as well. And the Justice of the Peace are actually trial lawyers. Because my trial, I got disclosure, and it looks like the prosecutor has signed the information of the O.P.P officer, and it was Avis Rodney. Okay, so the prosecutor, Crown Prosecutor, is Paul Dray for Provincial Offences.
That's my uncle.
Sorry?
That's my uncle, Paul Dray.
He's your uncle? Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
Yeah, my godfather.
Oh. And you're in this position? World. And you're in this position? Mm-hmm. And you okay. Oh, this is too... I'm sorry, things kind of got grounded out for a minute. All I heard was Paul Dray, provincial something. Provincial Offences Prosecutor.
Yes, I've always known my uncle was a prosecutor, but that was all I knew. Oh. I'm sorry, that just brought me back to attention again.
Okay, so Avis Rodney, sorry, but it can be a good thing, is the Justice of the Peace. She doesn't have any legal background. She worked in a clerk's office. She worked in a lawyer's office. For a potential fine of $5,000 and a possible 6-month suspension of my driver's license for not being able to pay an encouragement ticket for my muffler, of which I had put on after I went to my doctor's in Toronto, and I wasn't able to get back there to challenge the ticket because you have to go back to the town that you were charged on. Yes, and so. This encouragement went into default, and when I was turning into my employer's place in the month of August 2015, an O.P.P officer confiscated my car and my license and told me that I was driving while suspended, but I didn't receive the notice of suspension because the Ministry of Transportation doesn't have to tell you the same way as they drag you into the courts to pay it, or to find you, to tell you. And then what happens is there's a secret trial or a secret proceeding in which some O.P.P police officer, of which they don't give their name to you, will swear an affidavit, swear their belief to the same trial lawyer or Justice of the Peace who will be hearing your case. Yeah. So that's it in a nutshell. So on March 16th is the day that they will execute me. They will take my car off the road because I will not be able to operate my motor vehicle under the charges that are against my license plate. I've got an elderly couple that I stay at their place when I can, out in the country, out past even Fergus. And I went to the ministry and applied for my written AZCZ license, and they granted it to me because I passed. Mm-hmm. Now I have that option, and I'm taking driving lessons. However, I won't be able to get there either because I won't have a vehicle. Mm-hmm. And I'll be in the same position as you, with nobody behind me. But I don't even have an uncle that is a prosecutor.
Mm-hmm. I haven't spoken to my uncle in almost 30 years. I just know I have an uncle, Paul Dray, who's a prosecutor in town.
Would you like to see him in action on March 16th?
I think I have to go to court for my I just got caught driving without a license because I never paid the fine before that I got caught driving without a license. And
did you plead guilty every time?
No, I tried to bullshit them and blow them sunshine up their bum. This time, all I had to do was pay the ticket for driving without a license last time. So this time, I would just have to pay the ticket one more time, and it should have everybody would have been happy. But I forgot about it. I completely forgot about it, and I think I didn't even go to this court. It's probably any day. It could have been today for all I know. Mm-hmm. I just forgot all about that, and I just remembered now.
Okay.
That would suck.
So I'm going to stop this recording. Mm-hmm. Today is the 2nd of March, 2016. Right?
Yep.
It's Tuesday.
Yep.
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Okay.
Yesterday was okay, and my name is Penny Tarrant, Tarrant.
I'm Dana Mundell.
Your last name, please?
Mundell.
Mundell? Okay, thank you. My next court date is March 16th. That's to determine if it's going to trial. Thank you very much. And Dana, I'm just going to stop this video now.